good? What's good? Mic check. 1, 2, mic check. What's good? What's good? Merry Christmas Eve, man. Merry Christmas Eve. My boy Fight 3 Bombita, what's good, my G? Salute. I appreciate you tapping in, my G. What's good? What's good, man? What's everybody up to today? What you up to, my G? What's good? What's good? Everybody coming in, man. Hit that like button. Let me know you in the chat. What's good, man? How's everybody doing today? My boy Junior, what's up, my G? Salute, homie. Jesse, what's good, G? Hey, Merry Christmas, G. I'm about to roll one up right now. Just doing some last minute shopping. Hey, I had to do that yesterday, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it was stressful. I want to appreciate everybody that taps in and watches my content, though, man, because straight up, how do I celebrate Christmas, man? To be honest, I just spend time with the family, you know, with the kids. Whatever the kids want to do. I think they want to go to grandma's, so more than likely I'm going to go to my mom's house. Get at me on Instagram. I'll send you to the temple. There's a temple on Melrose. My bird Durst was good. Merry Christmas. South Texas. Salute Texas, man. Que Dios te bendiga, G. Hey, likewise, my G. Likewise. You know what I mean? None but love, none but respect. Hope you guys are all blessed, out of harm's way. For real. Shout out Big Smoke, dog. You already know. What's good, my G? Just right here, man. Waiting for wifey to get home. She had to work today. My boy Eddie Lokes was good. Shout out Imperial Valley. El Manny was good. Shout out Orange County, my G. You already know, man. I appreciate you guys. Anybody in the chat, if you guys want to do some vlogs, you guys want me to go check out your city or just go do any like food spot, anything like that, man, tap in. Tap in. Like I said, my job that I was working is kind of seasonal. It's about to slow down. The staff from W, depends who it is. Tell me to go to the valley. Much love from Texas. I appreciate y'all. I would tell you to come to the valley, but there isn't shit. Do you remember the staff from W named Payne? Yeah, I remember Payne. Yeah, I remember Payne. And for some reason, it always happens. I went live and the gimbal died out. It happened last time too. Fat dad. That's right. Take that dab, man. Hey, I wish I could take dabs, but man, I ain't gonna lie, it be giving me hot flashes. I take a dab, it gives me hot flashes. We'll have to put it down like that. What's good though, man? What you guys doing for the holidays? What you guys eating for the holidays? What you guys cooking? I know some tamales, there's like some pozole, some birria, you know what I mean? What's good, man? Let me know. Can you guys hear me? Payne, he was with the biz. He used to let you throw chingazos and all that. That's right. That's right. Hey, I'm gonna try. You know, everybody works over there, bro. Tamales are done in my house. That's right. Menudo, right? Hey, you know, a lot of the homies, like Terco from Longo, I'm not sure if Little Man from Longo, but I know Terco, Criminal, that fool, the homie also, like they all work inside Silmar. So it's a trick. You know what I mean? I wonder if they run into them staff. You know what I mean? Like there's a couple staff that I would like to see again. You know what I mean? I don't know if you remember Solorzano, the Raza dude Solorzano. There was also a Raza dude Hernandez that was like, they were cool. You know what I mean? For real. Or Miss Pope. I don't know if you remember this Pope, Miss Pope, the white girl. But yeah, man, what's good? There's 35 people, only 6 likes. Man, hit that like button. Hey, my boy John Doe, you still in there, my G, or you out here? We need to figure out how to interview you, G. You know a lot of the people that I know. I paroled from Centinela. On my first term, when I did the 10, when I did the 10. Okay. Hey, that's still a whole, you know what I mean? Did you hear that there's a big old thing right now? Alex, what's good, my G? There's a big thing going on right now with Los Padrinos. The city wants to close it, but the system is fighting to keep it out. Keep it open, I mean. You've been out 5 years? Hey, congratulations, my G. That's good, man. For real, that's real good. But yeah, what y'all think about my Christmas sweater, though? YouTube actually sent me this. It was like a creator appreciation. They sent me a YouTube sweater, a little Christmas sweater. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, it's gotta be my Christmas fit. You know what I'm saying? My boy Sinner was good. Pelon SGV was good. Shout out to the San Gabriel Valley. What you guys got going on today? We're gonna talk about reception. Okay, I feel you, man. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. If you going out of state, help you stay out of trouble and stay free, my G. Hey, big salute, homie. Do what you gotta do. Anybody that tells you different, bro, they don't care about you. Somebody that really, really cares about you, bro, they're gonna want you to do good. So, hey, if that helps you, my boy, hey, keep doing your thing, you know? For real. Sweaters feeding, man. Alright, alright. Gotta get something to hold up this phone so I can finish rolling up. Let's get that work. But yeah. I feel like, right, when it comes to doing time, and I'm talking about doing time, I think if you can make it through reception, you could pretty much make it anywhere. Because reception is when stuff, you know, gets real. At least that's what I feel like. Yeah, facts, facts. Hey, but you'd be surprised, man. There be people just hating, you know? And it be the ones closest to you, you know? Like Boosie said, man, you get hated the most where you grew up at. Is that person that was in the third grade class with you and don't have the same hustle as you, don't have the same mental capacity as you, but yet they get mad. So I feel you. That's why I try to show love, man, to everyone. Like, be respectful. At the end of the day, can't nobody have nothing bad to say. Saludos, my G. My boy Nito was good. But yeah, man. I feel like also if any relationship, right? If you can make it through reception, then you can make it anywhere because that's when it really comes to a test where it's just nothing but letters. You can't call. If they go see you, if you're somewhere close. But other than that, man, I think that's the worst. Facts, facts. My boy David Corona was good, my G. Happy holidays to you and your family. Jamster, what are you doing? Why are you even asking those kind of questions? If you know, you know. I'm a family man before anything. The only thing I'm into is getting money and making sure my family have everything they need. That's the only thing I'm into. I ain't no little kid no more, you know? My oldest is 18 years old. Is there a brother with you? AR on his jacket. The brothers don't handle that guy. What's the protocol? Like a brother meaning like another race or a homie? I don't know what you mean by that. It's the accent fool. I'm from the UK. This was stupid. To be honest, if the homies catch wind of it, and this happened to me, this happened in Oklahoma. This happened when I was at the North Fork Correctional Facility. We ended up, well, I'm not gonna say we, one of the homies ended up checking everybody's stuff, and it ended up coming out that one of the brothers that was there had R on his jacket. So what they ended up doing is getting at them and letting them know, like, hey, look, we came across this your people, you need to take care of that. And pretty much, if y'all don't take care of it, we gonna do it. And I ain't gonna lie, they ended up just going. They just ended up going and telling that dude that he had to go. The homies were hot. Like, what? Y'all didn't even touch him up, nothing. They just went, told him, like, hey, you can't be here. And he just went, told the Judas he couldn't be there, and he left. But if it was up to us, he would have got mollywopped. Wes, was good, was good. Shout out to all my homies from Venice, man. I live on the AB side. That's right, big dog. Salute, homie. Merry Christmas from Navajo Nation AZ. Hey, shout out, shout out all my natives, man. For real, shout out all my natives, man. Much love, much respect. Epoxy was good. Terps, souvenir. Yeah, they should have got off on him. They didn't though. They just told him that he had to go. I'm smoking on that mimosa sativa. That's right. Shout out 4th Street. Shout out to 4, man. What's up with my boy Ricky? What's up with my boy Ricky from the 4? Right here, got some of that Killer Kush. crazy, spooky, scary, hilarious. Hey, boy, Santa was good. But yeah, that was one occasion right there. You know what I mean? But when it comes to stuff like that, man, that's something that homies do not play with. I've seen anything like another thing. If you guys got kids, y'all need to be careful. You know what I mean? Because I've seen homies get tripped on because they have child endangerment on their stuff. Like, say you went on a high speed chase or something and there was a kid in the car, you're gonna have some explaining to do. So don't even do stuff like that. I know there was a homie, he I know there was a homie, right? I'm gonna tell y'all this quick story and then I'll touch on the DMV. So there was this homie that his spot, like his house, was the dope spot. And he ended up getting raided. But when he got raided, he ran to the bathroom and he stashed some dope inside a toilet paper roll. Inside a toilet paper roll inside the bathroom. He stashed it in the middle and put it back. They ended up searching his house and they found it. Just because that roll of toilet paper was somewhere where the kids in the house had access to, they ended up slapping them with not only like sales and all that, but they tried to hit them with child endangerment because they said that by that dope being inside that toilet paper, what if one of the kids would have went to the bathroom and would have found it? So they charged them with all that and with child endangerment. So whenever they go to look up the certain box that you gotta look up when you check someone's paperwork, they seen that and they were tripping. He had to get the actual police report and show them like, look, this is what it is. They were just saying that because of where they found that at. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the fucked up situation. You know what I mean? Is that, yeah, you're gonna have to go on missions. 9 times out of 10, they gonna hear you out, but they gonna be like, all right, do me this favor and then I'll hear you out type shit. Or they'll just be like, hey, go on this mission so that way, hopefully, once they do that, they go and they land on another yard and they're like, that's somebody else's problem now. It's not my problem. I've seen that happen. I've witnessed it happen. I don't know if I told you guys the story of the homie Chivo from Lennox. I actually went through something similar like that with him. With him was crazier though. With him, it was him and one of his homies. He was like 16 and they had like a 16-year-old female, right? And I believe the oldest was like 18. So they went to an abandoned building, right? And they were doing whatever they were doing. Long story short, the homie was sitting down getting some head. A rent-a-cop comes, they seen him, called the cops, and they got him for oral copulation in public. Means getting head in public. But the penal code for that is the same thing for other cases that is something that's all bad. You don't even want to have that. So with him, he had that, but it was just that number with like a lower C or a lower A or something like that. It was just like a letter added to it that if you look it up, you'll see what it is. But it was just all bad, you know what I'm saying? I'm using a Swisher. And I ain't even gonna lie, the first day that I met him, cause when he landed where I was at, I had that building. So the first day I met him, that fool just came straight up to me. He's like, "Hey, Wes, like, look, check this out. Whoa, 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 what?" He told me everything. Like, look, this is what happened. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When I get my property, I already have all the police reports. I have everything. So I was able to help him out with that situation. And I didn't. All I had him do for me was do a boo bop inside the building. I told him, I'm like, look, bro, you're not. What I tell him? I like, you're not disposable to me. You know what I mean? Like, you a solid homie. You came straight. You came correct. Like, I'm not gonna do that, cause he was used to that. He was used to everywhere he got at. Whenever he told them, what they would do is the first thing that came up, they would just send him. So that way, he's somebody else's problem. You know what I'm saying? So I've experienced that myself, and I actually heard the homie out, and I helped him throughout that situation. Let me see. Thanks at Center, dope PB up. Call me PSV. What's good? What's good? Lefty Gunplay jewelry was stripped. Santo G speak on that. I seen that, but they're saying that it was from a female though. Yeah, they're saying that it was from a female. What do you think of trolls calling me Santo? I don't really care, bro, what they call me. If you typing and you in the comments, you helping. So they could do that on every video 100,000 times. It's all good. My boy Sean Tyreek was good. My boy Sean was good, my GA. It's a pleasure, man. How you been? Fimo or nah, he fucked up. Hey, yeah, he did. He did, man. He did. I'm not gonna lie, he slept on that, but I believe he spoke on it. I'm trying to think of what was the interview that he spoke on it. Cause I don't know if you guys remember, he was on an interview when he said, when they asked him about his chains, he said that a female had took off with his chains. So I remember him mentioning it. And the DMV, man, they just trip, like, to be honest. Cause I don't know if everyone in the chat is from Cali, but in California, the way they make it now, if you wanna do a registration renewal, or say you wanna do your ID renewal, what they make you do is go to the kiosk. They have a machine right there where you go pay it. So on mine, I went, I paid it, but they were asking for insurance, for proof of insurance. So I went, I paid it. Before I got in the line to the DMV, like to talk to the actual people, I went to the side and I asked the lady, I was like, hey, can you do me a favor? Like, look, I already paid it. I don't want to get in line and wait. Can I show my insurance to you guys right here and you guys give me my tags? I told her, like, I don't want to get in line, and then it turns out I can't do it like that. Because in the paper, it said I had to mail it in. It said that I had 10 days to mail it in. So I go and I speak with her. She said, yeah. She's like, no, yeah, you could wait, show it to them, show them your receipt that you paid, and you're good. So I'm like, all right. I go get in line. I wait 2 hours. I have my wife calling me like, hey, what's going on? Like, I need to go to work. So I'm like, hey, I'm waiting to get the tags. You know what I mean? I need the tags. So she's like, look, I'm going to call in late then. I'm going to tell them I'm going to go in an hour late. So boom. I'm waiting in line. She's calling in late, right? No, I've been had insurance. I've had it for over a year. It's the same insurance. I don't know why they were asking for the proof. So, boom. I go to the window. They give me your paper. You know how they give you your letter and your number? So they give me my letter, they give me my number, and then I wait another like 20, 30 minutes for it to be called. They call me and I go to the window. I gave the lady the paperwork. I'm like, here. So she's looking at it, typing. She's like, oh, it's gonna be 225. Like, what? She's like, it's gonna be 225. I'm like, hey, I just paid at the kiosk. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, you gotta wait 10 days. Come back in 10 days. Like, what? And like, what do you mean? Like, I asked the lady and she said that if I waited, she's like, oh no, you have to wait. She's like, you have to wait till it uploads in the system because the kiosk and our computers are two separate things. Like, what? She's like, yeah, it's showing up right here that you still owe. I'm like, hey, I asked the lady in the front before I even got in line, and she said that, yeah, that I was able to do it here. She's like, nope, they lied to you. I'm sorry. She didn't even say I'm sorry. She just said, well, they lied to you. So I'm like, well, let me speak to a supervisor, you know? Let me speak to somebody above you. So boom, she calls her supervisor. Her supervisor comes, pretty much tells me the same thing. So I'm trying to like tell them like, well, what's up? You know, I need my tags. I'm missing work. My wife is missing work. I need it fixed today, you know? So they end up calling a number. They put it on speaker. They call a number, put it on speaker, and just walk away. All of them walk away. I'm just right there standing and I could hear the phone on speaker. So I wait like another like 10, 15 minutes. One of the ladies walks by and I'm like, hey, look, I'm sorry, but that right there ain't doing nothing for me. Like, all you guys did was put on a phone call, put it on speaker, and walked away. Like, just something to quiet me, you know? I'm like, nah, like, I want an appointment. Like, I'll come back, but schedule me an appointment so I don't have to wait in line. They didn't even hear that. They're like, oh, we'll be back. Next thing you know, the cops are walking in and they're like, hey, they trespassed you. They said they don't want you here no more. Like, what? I didn't even curse at them. I may have raised my voice a little bit, but I didn't curse at them. I didn't disrespect them. Nothing. They don't want to deal with me. So, when was it? Yesterday? Yesterday, I just went to the DMV in Whittier. I went to the DMV in Whittier and they said I should be getting my tags. But what they did do is they gave me a permit for like 30 days. They're like, look, in between here and the time you get your tags, here's this paper. Like, if anybody pulls you over or anything, just show them this paper and you're good, you know? That's all I needed was just something. Like, I had the receipt that I paid. I had my insurance. I had the smog check. I had everything, all the paperwork I needed. You know what I mean? Was good. Jerry, what's good, my G? Shout out 317. Shout out Indy. Baby 8. SB, welcome to Cali. Yeah. Right? Tell us some bad stuff the cops did. They tried to take my win. I almost, man. You guys seen what happened last time, man? I was right here recording, just chilling, minding my own business. Next thing you know, the info was coming from everywhere, all sides. It's just hot, man. Sir, what's good though? What you guys doing? When am I driving? I don't know if I want to disclose that like that. My boy Sinner was good, G. But yeah, that's the DMV situation, man. That's why I went live. I don't know if you guys seen that live. John Doe, Merry Christmas, my G. Yeah, I appreciate you for real. Yeah, I ended up going live because I'm like, man, they're gonna end up taking me in. G right? Damn, I haven't heard that in a minute. I remember growing up. The Toyota Camrys, file down some scissors or file down any key. Man, just to open those faithfully. Or the Hondas, the Honda Accords. The Civic. There's some of that Killer Kush. It's some strawberry goo. It's pretty fire. My boy Nefarious, what's good, G? RX-7. Hell yeah. Tell me, what do you guys celebrate Christmas today or tomorrow? We celebrated today, right? Christmas Eve. Hey, facts. What's crazy is that I literally, like, I know myself, you know what I mean? I know I could be intimidating. I know that I could come off strong sometimes, but I really wasn't even pushing hard on them like that or nothing. Like, they just didn't want to hear me out, you know? Hello, Merry Christmas. Tonight, right? Yeah, I celebrated tonight too. Antonio. Oh no, I'm talking to the chat. Nah, you good. Integra motor and a Civic, fool. Integra GSR motor and a Civic. Okay. Hey, them Civics all ass. I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, when I first seen that movie Fast and the Furious, I wanted an all-black Civic, just like the ones that they used to hit licks in. Ooh. Tell me you guys didn't want one too when you guys seen that movie. Most of the time on the 24th, yeah. Same right here. I've always been raised on the 24th. You know, at 12 o'clock, midnight, you open up the gifts. But every dude in the chat, tell me when you guys seen the movie Fast and the Furious, you guys did not want an all-black Civic like that to go hit licks. Or even just to go fuck shit up. If they make another movie like the first one, that'll be it. But they got into some whole working with the government type shit. 3-door hatchback Civic, racing chips and laptop. That one's wet. But what about that Jetta? The Jetta, homeboy had that white Jetta hooked up too. It was either the Civic or a Jetta. Or the Supra. When the Chinese food raced them with the all black Supra. Roadblock was good. Merry Christmas Eve. I appreciate you. I got this one from YouTube. It was a creator appreciation Little Christmas sweater. Block that fool. Weirdos. The Jetta, right? That Jetta was hard. Steven, what's good, my G? Merry Christmas, man. Are you the Steven that I ran into at a couple of sessions or what? If you are, man, big salute, big dog. What you guys smoking on over there, though? I appreciate that. Every the serving spoon has been. Nah, I want to go though. I want to vlog it. I want to do a food vlog. As a matter of fact, they were having a function right there yesterday. You know what I mean? Hey, big salute to everyone, man, that helped keep that restaurant alive because during the pandemic, that restaurant was hanging on by a thread, you know? So, straight up, like, but yesterday I passed by, they had a gaming truck and they had the whole parking lot of right there was just packed. It looked cracking, it looked active. That's right. That's right. We Mexican, we always do Christmas at night. That's true. That's true. That is very true. Merry Christmas to everyone, man. Merry Christmas to everyone in the chat. Hope you guys have a blessed one. And I appreciate you guys, man, for real. I ain't gonna lie, man. This year was rough. This year was rough. You been there a lot of times? Man. Yeah, I need to go then. I need to go. I know their breakfasts be looking fire. The spot that I be hitting a lot is Doolin's. Like whenever I want some soul food, I've been going to Doolin's. But I do need to check out the serving spoon. That one is for sure on my list. I see G Perico and a lot of those rappers, they be there all the time. Yeah, what's good, my G? Elite Solutions. What's good? Santo G, I click and saludos. Yeah, it's been a crazy ass year, for real. For real. It has, daddy has, for real. Oh, when I recorded Old Boy, I went over there. I went over there with John Diesel. It was actually John Diesel, the one that took me over there, to be honest. He went to go tap in with Swifty. They were having like a bud release. It was No Jumper and like a bud company. They did like a collab. So they were doing like a release. And to be honest, that day, I don't know everyone that's been watching my channel, but I wasn't even gonna go. The day before, right? The day before that, I was up all night because they had just killed my cousin. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, my cousin Tony. But the day before that, I was on La Cienega at the Metro almost all night because they ended up smoking my primo right there at the Metro. And we was there all night. I hardly even got any sleep. The next day, I'm just chilling right here. I'm chilling, you know, blazing. Just like, fuck. And I get a phone call. It's John Diesel, you know what I mean? Like, what's up, my G? Like, hey, G, like, hey, I'm about to go to No Jumper. I'm like, what? He's like, I'm about to go to No Jumper, my boy. He's like, Swifty's up there right now. He's like, he's waiting on me but I want to go pick you up. I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah. He's like, come with me. Keep in mind, I think John Diesel was like in the valley. So he was coming from the valley, came all the way, yeah, he came all the way to my house in Inglewood, picked me up, and then we drove back to Melrose. Like, he went out of his way, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I was just on some, like, man, you know what? I gotta get out here and network. Like, I gotta do something. I gotta make something of myself, and I'm gonna do it, you know what I mean? But I didn't really get footage or nothing like that, you know what I mean? Because my mental wasn't all there. Like, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was there, but I wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was there, but my mental state was somewhere else. But, you know what I mean? Hopefully, we'll see. Like, cause what I would have liked it to, I would have liked it to sit down with him and like chop it up with him, you know, like just on everything. Like, hey, what's up? You know, you've been talking a little froggy. That whole band situation had just happened, like, but it just wasn't the right time or the right place. I would have probably ended up getting into something with that mind state, you know. But yeah, you know what I mean. We'll see what the future holds, though. Just wanted to tell you guys about that day. That's why I didn't really get footage that day. The only video I got was like a little video when we're in the front. That was it, you know what I mean? All right, my GA, you have a good one. I'm about to go inside too. I need to go get ready. Have a wonderful Christmas with your family. Much love and respect to you, Santos from Southside City, Chicago. Hey, shout out Chicago, man. I appreciate you for real. I'm already knowing, man. That's a whole nother thing, you know? What happened? They actually ended up getting like 2, 3 people for that. The people that did it, they actually ended up getting them. What's been happening since then, I don't even know, to be honest. But they did lock up the people that did it. And I'm gonna do a video on it too. Like, I got I got footage. I got footage of the funeral. I got footage of me, us and the family there. Like, I kicked out the news station. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys remember seeing that short. I'm over here going at the news station because we're sitting down. They're like, hey, come right here and sit down right here in this staircase, right? Because there's news cameras all over. So tell me why this news camera comes and sets up right in front and literally has the camera pointing right at all our family, like. And I had seen prior to that they had got my tia and my primas crying, you know. So I was like, they're trying to get that shot of us crying, you know. So I went and kicked them out, like, hey, like, get, you're not gonna do that here, like, you know what I mean? We came here to avoid all the media, and then you come to the only spot where we have like some type of little peace, and you know what I mean? Like, hey, go do that shit over there. Don't do it here, you know? Just crazy, man. That's why I say, you know, this year's been crazy. It's been like, if it ain't one thing, it's another. It's been like one thing after another, you know? Side, you just mad because you don't got one, huh? Side, it's a content creator YouTube sweater. Check me out. Pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie, I like it. I think it's pretty dope. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah, that female reporter. Yeah, that one's it's crazy, man. Like, I understand the situation, but they gotta understand the situation too, you know? Like they was literally just right there, and I could see the guy like trying to zoom in and get the shot. I was like, nah, on some of that the Kush, some of that strawberry goo. I like it too, but that's what they call those kind of. Oh, okay, okay. Baby 850 Eagle Side, Southside Chicago. That's right. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. I tapped in with Lil Durk on that. He didn't respond though, but I hit him up like, hey, what's up, man? Like, you from Chicago, you from Inglewood over there. Like, what's up? Like, I got a homies that do music. They from Inglewood over here. Like, that'll be dope. You know what I mean? Inglewood out here in California, and then Inglewood out there in Chicago, collabing on the track. That shit'll go viral. We'll make it go viral. If you know anybody, tap in. I'm serious about that. Cause I know they got an Inglewood out there, but they just spell it with an E instead of an I. I used to be bumping that 50 Cent, that underground on his underground tape. What's it called? He's all like, I still be riding through the hood from Southside Queens to Inglewood. We keep it riding like we should. I don't know if you guys know that song. What's it called? Still be riding, I think. He like, I still be riding through the hood from Southside Queens to Inglewood. I remember we used to be bumping that just because it says Inglewood, but I know he's talking about Chicago. Hell yeah, free Dirk. My boy George. That's right, man. Much love. What's good though, man? Alvaro, what's good? I'm gonna finish this blunt, y'all, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta go get the kids ready. Probably gonna go to my in-laws, and then from there probably go to my mom's later, or I don't even know. See how the night goes. All I know is I'm not cooking tonight. I want some home cooked meal from mama's. No, that's a no. Mac 10 and Booyah Tribe. Man, Mac 10, hell yeah. You used to hear Mac 10 at every hood party. Every hood party you hear Mac 10. Appreciate you, man. Happy holidays to you guys and yours as well, man. I appreciate you guys for real, man. Look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Straight up. If it wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for this channel, I wouldn't have even had enough funds to get my kids anything for Christmas. And that's just being real. That's why I was late shopping yesterday. You know what I mean? The money didn't hit my account till yesterday, so I went and I got them some gifts. But if it wasn't for me having this page monetized, I don't know how I would have done it. To be honest, I would have probably you would have seen me with a mask going in there like them other people and just stuffing a bag and running out. Probably, you know. That's what I'm saying. Like it's been rough, but hey, we got by, we got through, and you know what I mean. We here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean. Anybody out there, just know tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Everything is what you make of it. Right here, sipping on some Beasto, getting ready to head out. That's right. That's right, my boy. You have a blessed one, man. You be safe out there, my G. That's right. Hell yeah, you too, my boy. My boy Sean, you have a good one, man. For real. You already know you're like family, G. Squabble up. Squabble up. Hey, tell me why they were playing that song. I'm working at work at the stadium, right? Tell me why it starts bumping loud as hell. They're bumping it inside the stadium. They were bumping GNX, Kendrick Lamar, inside the stadium. That's how you know he holds the crown right now. I'm talking about I'm straight right there just working, scanning people in. Next thing you know, I start hearing it like, oh shit, okay, start dancing and shit. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna lie. Hey, and they both gonna get Grammys too. Peso and Lefty for that, for the GNX. Salute. All right, y'all, man. I'm outros. Hope you guys have a blessed one. I appreciate everyone that tapped into this live. You guys stay safe in the best of health. Don't drink and drive. You know what I mean? Be safe. Take a Uber. I can't stress that enough. You know what I mean? Don't drink and drive. Take a Uber if you have to. You know what I mean? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And like I said, man, from the heart, I appreciate you guys for real. You know what I mean? Nothing goes unlooked. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for you guys. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all for real. Merry Christmas.